Hello, this is the 12th lecture of the Semantic SEO course. In this lecture, we will talk about, you can see the most important part of the Koray framework. We always use the contextual vectors, that means the headings, the contextual hierarchy, that means our H1, H2, and these type of things. Contextual structure, how write content or write answer of these questions. Next one is contextual connection, that is the anchor text and the internal link. These are the query terms that we can process, and these are the volume column. In semantic SEO, everything you can see is about the context. We take the query terms from these queries, we generate the questions, give order to that questions. That means we prioritize them, we create then we create hierarchy, then we create contextual structure. That means how the answer of these specific questions and in what format. For example, if you use a table, you write in brief row count, column count, row name, column names. We even write sentences that come before the list and after the list. For example, if you use a list in a that specific questions, the questions that contains plural. We also write image designs that we use it and image art tags also. This is not in the case just for the informational, but also for the e-commerce. We use the same structures. For contextual connection, these are the specific internal links that linking to our other articles. We put the most important anchor in our root. Basically, in this framework, there are three things: root, seed, and node. Root is like the parent, seed is like the child, and the nodes are the subchilds of that specific child. For example, if you understand the concept of seed and node, you should need to know is the first thing, root is only one, but the seed are different. Like for example, the food, if we have the website on a food or blog on a food, the food is a root. Under this root, there are the many seeds like vegetables, drinks, etc. And there are the nodes that under like come under in the drinks like cold drink, etc. So basically, you can see this is the root article, and it connect the most important thing, and the most important things connect back it to. According to these connections, we have different internal link prioritization. First, you can see in the main content we link to the Europe. Why? Because all countries related articles are connected to the Europe, and from Europe it back to the countries. Here in the contextual vector, from the first heading to the last heading, everything is connected to each other in a specific order. And you notice something, that there are a lot of internal links in the bottom. Basically, we did not use that much bipolar internal links. When you put link in the main content, it have the higher weight. You can see here the hierarchy like S2, S3, H5. That means we prioritize the weight of these specific links. Now, basically, it's an overview, and we discuss every column one by one in a future lectures. And there are the lot of things that you should understand, like for example, how we classify the queries, how we parse the queries, or how we filter the queries, and how we generate these questions, how we determine these specific contextual structure, how we order the links. This is the most important part. And now here, congratulations, you are complete your fundamentals.